Let me tell you something which you might feel it's surprising. Life is all about selling. I'll give you examples. See, a baby gets some milk only when she cries, and that's why they say a crying baby gets the milk. So a baby has to sell herself even to get milk of her mother. When she grows up to a child or an infant or maybe a teenager, she makes tantrums, she demands, and she has to sell her emotions in order to get her favorite toy or a book or lodgings, toffee, or whatever she wants from her parents. When we grow up, we go to schools or colleges, we have to sell our emotions, our expressions, and our togetherness to our friends to make friends with them, right? When we step into the professional world after, let's say, graduating from the college, we have to sell our knowledge, our expertise to the interviewers to get the job. When we are into the corporate, we have to sell our ideas to our bosses to get promotions. Even when we are bosses, we have to sell our convictions and our understanding about the subject to get our subordinates do the job the way we would like them to do. So at every stage, we do the selling. And of course, there is a conventional selling profession, of course, is there, right? So life is all about selling. Now, if I ask you a question that do you think selling really needs pushing? I'm sure most of you might be thinking that, yes, of course, you have to push your customers, you have to push something to, move a product or a service for that matter. And you also might be thinking, I'm sure many of us might be there who might be thinking, oh my goodness, how can I sell myself? If life is everything about selling, how do I sell myself? Because I'm not really the pushy type. I cannot push people. I cannot really convince, get the thing done through them. So am I going to be a failure? I'm sure this concern might be there with some of you, right? Let me give you a good news. I have never been, and even today also, I am not the pushy type. I never could push people into anything, into buying my ideas. I had been in sales and marketing for quite some time. Majority of my professional career had been in sales and marketing. I never could push. Let me give you a better news now. I never had to push. And same goes true with you also. You don't have to really push yourself to sell. Then, what's the key? The key here is you make yourself more convincing about whatever you're going to talk, whatever you're going to sell, product or service, or whatever you're going to offer. You make it more convincing. And that conviction doesn't come through pushing. You don't have to really push your sales hard. Never. Customers will buy you first before buying your product. They will buy you as a person, they'll buy you as a personality before they hear about your product or service. So, what do they see in you? The moment you step into their doors, in order to promote a product or a service or talk about an idea or whatever, they first see you as a person, whether you are acceptable or not, whether you are receptive to their ideas or their opinions or not, and whether you are able to communicate to their feelings, their emotions. And how do you do that? Through your body language, through your non-verbal communication. So you never have to push to sell yourself as a person, to sell your products, to sell your ideas, to sell your services, to sell anything in life for that matter. All that you have to do is prepare yourself as a person and as a personality which is easily acceptable and agreeable to the others. So that's the key. So here I'm Prabal, who is there to help you out in how to make yourself more convincing or more acceptable to the others, and in order to sell yourself, quote unquote, in any walk of life. Even if you are a professional salesman, you are in FMCG, you are in industrial marketing product or anything that you want to sell. So that's possible through your body language, through your non-verbal communication. And if you want to learn more about it, grab a copy of my upcoming book, Speak Without Words: Your Journey to the Mastery of Non-Verbal Communication. And keep watching my YouTube channel, Rejection to Recruitment, where I'll discuss more about it in detail and you'll get to know what exactly I mean by selling and not pushing. Selling never requires you to push yourself, but to present yourself.